Hi, hello Drag Race fans, and welcome back to another outfit ranking video. My name is Jer and I am your least favorite Drag Race commentator. Today we are talking Drag Race All-Stars 3, so let's get into it, gal. All these photos are from the wiki if you want to check it out. The link will be below. Starting at number 10, we have Thorgy's kitty girl outfit. I thought that Thorgy's performance and look should have landed her in the top spot along with Aja, and I thoroughly believe that the Redemption girls were the ones who won. This look is very thoroughly Thorgy and is perfectly 80s, matched the assignment well, matched the aesthetic well. Thorgy absolutely killed it with this look. I love this pink on her, and I like it juxtaposition against the white. In the number 9 slot is Aja's Studio 54 disco look. This look got some heat in the season because RuPaul did not understand the reference, but Aja came in really hot with those receipts after the fact. I do not have them anymore, but I remember she posted them on Instagram and showed the exact reference that she was doing, and it was perfectly Studio 54. This look should not have landed Aja in the bottom, and I think it is a crime that she went home when she did. She looks absolutely stunning, and there is not one person who cannot tell me that this was not one of the best looks of that night. In the number 8 slot is Aja's Redemption realness. Now, when we saw Princess Disaster for the first time in season 9, it truly was a disaster. The hair was a mess, the outfit was a mess, the chaps were a big question mark, but coming back in and turning Princess Disaster into an actual princess, having this beautiful ruffle with the corset and this stoning and this gorgeous flame-inspired hair, Aja looked so good, and once again, Aja was shafted for a top placement, and Aja should have been in the top during this week. This color looks impeccable on her, and I have yet to see Aja in a bad look. In the number 7 slot is Trixie Mattel's Red for Filth runway. This was so smart and inspired because Trixie was not doing a typical red look. She incorporated wordplay into it, which is reading. Reading is something that is fundamental, but is also something that not everyone can do very well. I love this slutty university student Pornhub inspired look. I could see someone like Rebecca Moore coming into a scene wearing this latex bodysuit, asking the professor to bite her big giant apple. The only thing I don't like is the jewelry. I don't think it was totally necessary, but I think Trixie looks great here, and her body looks snatched. Zilla! God, she looks so good. This was one of Trixie's best looks from the season. And most importantly about this look, I love the wordplay, because it's not something you would traditionally think of when you saw the prompt Red for Filth. In the number 6 slot is Trixie Mattel's Glitter and Gold promotion look. What I love most about this is the stamp of Trixie's brand aesthetic at that time, where she was really leaning in on the folk country singer. I think that the fringe on this bodysuit is beautiful, along with all the sparkles, and I love the stirrups that are on the shoes. She looks so fucking cool. I really enjoy this timestamp of where Trixie was and where her drag was at this time, and I think it's cool to look back on that era and how much she was leaning in on that. This look perfectly encapsulated who she was at that time and what she was there to do on All Stars, which was to pitch her brand, and she did that well to the point that she won. In the number 5 slot is Aja's Glitter and Gold promotion look as well. What I love about this is the almost religious tones that are here with the sculptural headpiece. I love the dress with the corset. There's an almost floral embroidery that's on this gown. I couldn't even tell you what this textile is. It looks like a mix of textiles, but she looks freaking incredible. I love the stoning on the sleeve. That's a mesh. She looks so good, and this was a beautiful promo look. It's burned into my brain. I think about it quite often. And also, this is one of her best mugs from the season, in my opinion. She is stamped. In the number 4 slot is Chi Chi DeVayne's Wigs on Wigs on Wigs. Rest in peace, my queen Chi Chi DeVayne. What I loved about this look was this nose ring. That is probably my favorite thing, along with the accessorizations and all the jewelry. I think about her coming out and just revealing this really long, beautiful hair in this gorgeous, funky dress with the cutouts. Her body looks amazing. Her makeup looks amazing. Her styling is amazing. This was 10s on 10s on 10s. In the number 3 slot is BenDeLaCreme's Jury of Queer Peers look. I love this hat. I think anytime a drag queen puts on a big, giant ostrich feather hat, it's going to be a win. She looks very old Hollywood to me, like she's a 1930s movie star that's showing up at a premiere. And I love this. I want to look at it all the time. I want to see Ben in every color of the rainbow in this look. Love the way that it fit her body. Loved the unbothered sunglasses, and these cunty little earrings that she's wearing are so cute. She looks great, and her makeup has never looked better than right here. In the number 2 slot is Aja's Jury of Queer Peers look. Aja's kind of dominating this top 10 because I truly think that Aja was doing the damn thing that season. I love that she came in hot, ready to ask the big questions and to figure out who really deserved that finale spot. A lot of the girls in that jury were just sort of goofing off, but Aja was there to get the tea and make sure that the correct winner was crowned. And I think because of her impeccable questions, that happened. The nails on gloves were still really trendy at this time, so I'm loving that. I love the devil-inspired look, even making the devil sort of businessy, going in this route of a jury where she's literally dressed in business clothing, but as the devil, to ask the hard questions, to make a deal with these contestants, a devil's deal, if you will, to get to the end by answering correctly. I love the makeup. I think the makeup choice of going white with the pink elements was really smart, and the detailing on this outfit is absolutely bonkers. She looks so good. Also, give me a glitter tie. Don't just wear a regular glitter tie, and I love that. If any of the girls ever show up on Drag Race wearing a tie for any reason, it better be bedazzled like this one is. And finally, in the number 1 slot is Thorgy Thor's Jury of Queer Peers look. I love this fabric so much on Thorgy. Much like BenDeLa's, I want to see Thorgy in every color of the rainbow of this particular jumpsuit with the exposed bra, that big sort of funky 1980s hat. I love this cunty little bob on her with the Dorito earring. If I'm not mistaken, Thorgy took this fabric when she was eliminated from the workroom, and she just said, you know what, if I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna take all this fabric with me and make something fun. And she made this, showed up, and looked stunning. Incredible even. Woo! I love that she even put it on the glasses to sort of make this, again, very funky looking 1980s goggle style glasses. The belt was a really great choice. She looks snatched. And I think this dual-sided sequin is so cool. A lot of the girls were doing this at the time, but I think Thorgy was one of the best of that run of girls doing double-sided sequin. This orange, gold, and turquoise is crazy, but works so good. And Thorgy looks incredible with this dark lip. And with that, that has been my favorite looks of All Stars 3. What were your favorites from this season? And remember, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. See you on the flip. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to click that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Goodbye.